Suppose you are a flat earther and you have claimed for some time now that celestial navigation only can work on a flat earth. And then someone asks you how you find your position using a sextant. That is, how you can calculate, having only the elevation angle or the zenith angle, the distance to the geodetic position of the star. This number you need to plot your position on a map. Option 1 is you just don't respond. Option 2 is you do respond, but not with an answer, but with a completely unrelated question. Or with what we in the Netherlands call a U-joke, show me yours first. Option 3 is one Brian's logic has chosen. He has read somewhere that the 60 nautical miles per degree is a formula used in celestial navigation, so he responds with, we use the 60 nautical miles per degree. But then someone says that that formula cannot work on a flat earth. So you're in trouble now. In the meantime, you have discovered software with the name GeoGebra, where you can draw things out very easily. So you decide to make a video where you show that it does work. But then someone makes another video showing that when you look closely to Brian's video, you see that the relation between the zenith angle and the distance to the GP of the star isn't a linear one. If you were wise, you would retract your initial claim and stay very still. Not Brian. He just digs himself in a deeper hole and just invents a new explanation, one that used to be very popular with flat earthers: perspective. Although he first started himself drawing orthogonal diagrams, now all of a sudden he states that you cannot do that because you should incorporate perspective into your drawing. And he makes a new video, this time showing how you should draw the Eiffel Tower becoming smaller and smaller the further away it is from the observer. This should compensate for the disparities between his initial diagram and reality. This is typical for flat earthers. If your narrative doesn't match reality, then you don't, as a real scientist would do, adjust your narrative to reality. No, you just adjust reality to your narrative. So I thought, what do you get when you follow Brian's instructions and introduce a perspective into the diagram? The way perspective then should work is something like this. The 60 nautical miles per degree requires a zenith angle and a distance that have a 1:60 ratio. For this to be true, the star must be perceived a certain way. At a zenith angle of 5 degrees and a distance of 300 nautical miles, the star must be seen here. At 10 degrees and at a distance of 60 nautical miles, here. 20 degrees and 1200 nautical miles, here. 30 degrees and 1800 nautical miles, here. And so on and so forth. The perspective line doesn't follow a straight path, as Brian has drawn in his diagram. It follows a curved path. So, according to Brian's logic, perspective looks like this. I always thought it looked like this. I'm curious with which explanation Brian comes up now. He'll have to invent an even sillier one, I'm afraid.